starting off on my hike. Just one night, overnight on Isle Royal. Hiking from Rock Harbor to Mount Ojibwe. From Mount Ojibwe to Lane Cove. Stay there overnight. And we'll go back after that. We might head a little bit towards Lookout Louise on our way back to knock out a little bit of that trail, but doesn't really do much for me. But it'd be fun to go down there if I feel good in the morning. We'll see. I don't really know what my pack weighs. I guess it's around 30 pounds. I've got a tripod and a stool with me, which is extras, you know, probably about 3 or 4 pounds there. Other than that, just starting off on a beautiful day. The weather's supposed to be great. The ranger said it's supposed to be 80 tomorrow, but I don't believe her. So we shall see what we shall see. Here's where we're going. This is Tobin Harbor trail that we're on, and we'll catch up with Mount Franklin trail. Take that up to the top of the ridge. We'll walk the Greenstone Ridge to Mount Ojibwe from there, and backtrack and go down Mount Franklin trail to Lane Cove. And that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get the GoPro out every now and then and keep everybody up to date. To the end of the Tobin Harbor trail, and now we're supposedly 3 miles. My watch says a little bit more than that, 3.2. We're going to start heading up to let's see, we're going to start heading up to Mount Franklin this way. Supposed to be 1.8. Should be a bit of a climb. Along the Tobin Harbor trail, I saw one bunny, 2 groups of ducks that I'm pretty sure are mergansers, and it's pretty mosquito-y out here, as you can see by the head net. I also have my impregnated shirt on, so supposedly no bugs, and I haven't gotten any bites to speak of so far, so I think that's working. But I don't know if you can see them. They're all around here. Okay, so I got off trail a little bit down by Tobin Harbor. Let's see. I'm on the north side of Tobin Harbor now, and you can see Tobin Harbor down there. Came across right there. Anyhow, there's a pretty clear trail that continues along Tobin Harbor down there, and I followed that, and I thought, I'm not making any headway getting up, so I looked at my GPS and it showed the trail coming up, so I just kind of cut across there up to here, and now I'm back on the trail. Saw some pretty cool little flowers right up here. I don't think I've ever seen these ones before, but they're beautiful, little delicate flowers. They look like they're almost on a sage type brush. I'm still on the Mount Franklin trail, getting close to the end of it, but I was just taking a break and I came across one of these things, which I don't know what they are, but they're really dense branches that grow on these coniferous, I think they're spruce trees of some kind. But here, check this out. Don't know what causes it or what it is, but it just looks like a dense bunch of tiny branches. So, seen a number of them. Okay, we made it to the top of Mount Franklin. Here, I don't know, we're about 5.5 miles in. Decent climb the last half mile or so. Got me, kept my heart rate up in the cardio zone. So That's a good day. Uh, and so we're right here. This, right? Lane Cove, which is where we're going to camp tonight. Where I'm going to camp tonight. I don't know about you. But first we want to go to Mount Ojibwe. Oh, I guess Mount Franklin's that way a little bit yet. So we'll stop there too. Right here. Okay, so still here at the junction between going all the way over to Lookout Louise that way, or Lane Cove that way, or where I came from down Tobin Harbor that way, or this way is where I'm going. It's Mount Franklin and Mount Ojibwe. So Mount Franklin should be right just 0.3 miles, and Mount Ojibwe is a couple miles beyond that. So then I'm going to come back here and go down to Lane Cove. Right now, having a break. A little bit of this, maybe some raisins. I got to be careful with my water because I only drank about half of it, but probably did the worst of the hiking on that climb. So, all right. Okay, this is why we do the climbs. This is the Mount Franklin lookout on our way to Mount Ojibwe. So still up here on the Greenstone Ridge Trail, headed to Mount Ojibwe. And I was going to go back and go down to Lane Cove, but it's so hot out. I don't know if I'm going to want to try to do that extra 7 miles back there. So I'll probably go to Daisy Farm and see if I can hit a campsite there. That'll make tomorrow a little bit easier. This has been a pretty tough day on me, I'll be honest with you. It's over 80 up here on the ridge, so that's been taking its toll. I mean, it's worth it. Here's what we're looking at right now. Now in the distance, maybe you can see the tower. Let's see, I think it's probably over here more. That's where I'm going to go, and then I'll climb up there and get some view shots. And then I'll head down. There's a trail that goes down to Daisy Farm from there. But right here, almost a 360-degree view. Up there, you definitely get a 360-degree view. Okay, so we're here at Mount Ojibwe Tower. Man, I'm here. You're not here. So the big question is, why are we here at Mount Ojibwe Tower? I could have just walked up to Mount Franklin Trail and gone right down to Lane Cove and had a cozy campsite and been there for a couple hours now. Well, the answer is, last time I hiked the Greenstone Ridge Trail, Mount Ojibwe is as far as I hiked to before I cut down to Daisy Farm and walked Rock Harbor Trail the rest of the way to Rock Harbor. So I wanted to say that I walked the entire Greenstone Ridge Trail. So I just picked off that little portion of it from where the Mount Franklin Trail comes up and joins the Greenstone Ridge over to Mount Ojibwe. So now at least I've done that part, and there's still one part left from the Mount Franklin cutoff over to the end of Lookout Louise. Not going to get that this trip. Can't think of any way to do it. kind of have to get a ride to Hidden Lake and walk up to Lookout Louise and walk back to Rock Harbor that way. But not going to happen this trip. Next trip for sure. All right, I'm going to go up to the top of the tower now and get some pictures. Down to the west side of the island there. Looking north. And east. All the way down the island. And south. I know earlier I said that I was tired and I thought I'd be better off going to Daisy Farm. Well, kind of changed my mind. I'm back here getting ready to take the trail down to Lane Cove. I came back, so I went from here to Mount Ojibwe, and then I came back, and now 2.3 miles. Oh, hi there, fox. See the fox there? Pretty cool. What you doing there, buddy? Gretchen? I'm gonna go that way. You got fleas, don't you? So what am I gonna do now that you're there? So right now I'm playing the game of trying to get ahead of anybody I see. Oh, there he goes. Trying to get ahead of anybody I see to get to the campsite, just to make sure I get a campsite. There was a big group at the Mount Franklin Overlook, and a real big group at Mount Ojibwe. I don't really know if any of them are thinking about coming down here to Lane Cove, but you know, it's the game. So trying to beat them if they are. Phew, that trail was something else. We're here at Lane Cove. I guess that's the campsite map. I don't hear or see anybody, but doesn't mean that some of them aren't occupied. Privy's right over there. And we'll take a look around. Take a walk around. It is pretty buggy, can't lie. I see somebody over there at that campsite. This one looks taken. Howdy, fellas. Seen one that's not taken? Here? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to horn in. I don't want to horn in on you guys. I don't know if there's any. Yeah? Okay, cool.
Where did you start today?
I started at Rock Harbor today, and then I came up to the ridge. I went over to Ojibwe, Mount Ojibwe. Then I came back.
That's wrong.
So about 13 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw you guys get off. I think I tried to steal one of your shoes when you got off the airplane.
Really? Yesterday?
Yeah. Campsite. Pretty beautiful. Not too buggy anymore. My tent. Cook setup. My junk all over the place. My friends that I met.
Hi.
Good morning. Here in my tent. Enjoyed a restful night. A little bit fitful, but it was quiet and it was warm. Too warm. It's right at 50 degrees this morning. It's 53 now, but it was it was 50 when I woke up. I did have a problem when I went to get the stuff out of my brain last night. Some bug repellent had leaked in there, and it was quite a mess. So did my best to kind of get that squared away, but still it was bad. I'm gonna kind of pack up my suitcase or my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad and try to organize this stuff in here a little bit, and then go outside and make some breakfast and some coffee. Okay. Found a little moose. Getting a drink. I'm gonna have to wait for him to go by before I go across that little bridge. Uh-oh. See my dilemma. It's pretty close to where I want to cross that bridge. Well, I wanted to see a moose. I get to see her for a while. I think it's a her. I don't see anything hanging down between the legs. Okay, I just crossed that bridge with that moose right over there. He didn't care. He was way over here for a long time and waited and waited. He finally moved over there, or she did. And then I crossed with the moose staring at me. Kind of scary. All right, that climb out of Lane Cove, I won't lie to you. No joke. It was a steep one. The last half mile, really, you cover most of the vertical, so phew, soaked to the gills with all these heavy clothes because of mosquitoes down there. Very beautiful. No more mooses. And all right, heading back to Rock Harbor now. First down to Tobin Harbor, then back to the cabin for some cool beverage. Okay, we're here, getting ready to start the last leg of the journey back to Rock Harbor. 3 miles. Pretty easy. Bugs are back though. Didn't have any bugs on that part from the ridge down to here, but hopefully I put a lot of bug dope on, and I'm going to try to stick it out without putting on long sleeves and a net and a hat because it's hot.